بلى وهو الخلاق العليم إنما أمره إذا أراد شيئا أن يقول له كن فيكون إنما أمره إذا أراد شيئا أن
بسم الله الرحمن
يقول له
الرحيم
كن
والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله محمد بن عبد الله وعلى آله وأصحابه ومن تبعه بلسان يوم الدين. My dear respected brothers and sisters, wherever you are, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept our fasting. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make this Ramadan be one of our best Ramadans, in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will forgive our sins and redeem our souls from Jahannam, the hellfire, to Al-Jannah. وَمَا أَدْرَاكَ مَا الْجَنَّةِ. What do you know about Al-Jannah? وَمَا أَدْرَاكَ مَا جَهَنَّمْ. What do you know about the hellfire? Subhanak ya Rabb. Ramadan. You know, I am so excited. I am so excited. I've been looking forward to this wonderful, wonderful night. And the first amongst the 10 wonderful nights of Ramadan, the last night of Ramadan. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent Ramadan as a mercy. O you the one who have wronged your soul. O you the one who have oppressed your soul. O you the one who have transgressed. Good news for you tonight. Ewa Rabbi. Honestly, good news for you tonight. A night that everything in your life, every moment of your life, every aspect, every issues about your life will completely change tonight. Could be. I want you to get it. You know, it's like you've been searching for job. You've been searching to have a happier life. To get £1,000, for example, $1,000, just for you to save your moments of struggle, trial, and tribulations. All of a sudden, you are given the dunya, everything. Billions of pounds and dollars. Whatever you can imagine, a position, a level of the King of Kings. Not a king, not a queen, the King of Kings and Queens. You're given. Imagine how you're going to feel. Tonight is nothing to compare to that, the similitude I have given you. But tonight could be the night in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will completely change your soul and make you be amongst the su'ada, amongst the happiest ones, amongst those whose name have been written to be the dwellers of Al-Jannah. Tonight could be the night. Tonight could be the night which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will remove all your burdens, all, whatever problems you have, whatever difficulties we are going through. As human beings, we have these trials. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, أَحَسِبَ النَّاسَ أَن يُتْرَكُوا أَن يَقُولُوا آمَنَّا وَهُمْ لَا يُفْتَنُونَ. Though mankind, human beings, think they will say, I believe in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala without facing trial. But tonight could be a complete change of your life, your destiny, put it that way. Nothing changes your destiny. Nothing changes any decree Allah has decreed in your life, for your life. except the dua. So night could be that night. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Inna anzalnahu fi Laylathul Qadr. It said, I sent down the Quran in the night of power. Laylathul Qadr, the night of power. وَمَا أَدْرَاكَ مَا لَيْلَةُ الْقَدْرِ. What makes you know the importance? How do you perceive the importance of this night? What do you know about it? It could be this night. Allah said, Laylatul Qadr khayrun min alfi shahr. The night of power. Before we go to the importance, how to utilize it, inshallah. The night of power. Allah said in Surah Al-Qadr, it said the night of power, khayrun. The reward in that night is better than alf shahr, 1,000 months, a worship of 1,000 months. If Allah accepts your worship, your qiyam, standing in the night of power, worshiping Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, if Allah accepts it, the reward in that night is better than a worship of 1,000 months, which is over 383 years of worship, 83 years of perfect worship. If Allah accepts it for you. See how merciful your Lord is.
Correct.
You see how merciful Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is. You see how passionate your Lord is. You see how Rahman, Allah, when He created the mercy, He created the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Allah created 100 mercy and He sent down, He dropped just one down to the entire world, entire mankind. And with that mercy, single mercy, Allah sent down in this earth. Allah sent down to me and you. That's the mercy. The mother has sympathy. Have mercy for her child. Even the birds, even the animals, all of them, they show mercy to their own children, family, and even the creation. What about the mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? What about the mercy of Allah tonight? Allah said, if this could be the night of Laylatul Qadr, if this is the night as it could be, Allah said, Tanazzalul Malaika. Most of the angels, all of them will descend in the night after Maghrib. They descend to this earth. The angels are descending down to this earth. وَالرُّوحُ فِيهَا. And Jibreel alayhi salam. Jibreel comes down. Allahu Akbar. Allah is telling them, look at my servants. They are worshipping me. I created them to serve me. They are serving me. Allah, Ya Allah, Allah. The angels are praying. They are seeking forgiveness for you. They are praying for you. You're the fastee. They are asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to forgive your sins. The mercy is descending down upon mankind, the servants. Allah is forgiving, asking each and every one of you, seek forgiveness. I'm here to forgive you. What are you waiting for? The Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, Man qama Ramadan, whosoever stands in the month of Ramadan, وَمَنْ قَامَ لَيْلَةَ الْقَدْرِ, whosoever stands in the nights of power. That's what we need to do from today. From today. The nights of power is within the last 10 days of Ramadan. To have sleepless nights. Do not sleep too much sleep. No, it's just 10 days. Do not leave it go. Some people, mashallah, the last 20 days, they've been working very, very hard. And now some of them, they are going to relax. Don't relax. إنما الأعمال بالخواتيم. The best, the good deeds, the deeds that Allah counts more, the most, are the ending. The ending is very important. The ending, brothers and sisters, the ending. Now you need to do more than you used to do. The first we need to do this wonderful night. First of all, let's talk about the fadl, the virtues of this last 10 days of Ramadan. Will be the Laylathul Qadr. The Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam. When the last 10 days of Ramadan appears, when it comes, what the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to do, he will strengthen, his efforts of ibadah. That's why he introduced the sunnah of Qiyamul Layl, especially the third part of the night. Qiyamul Layl. He will wake up all his family. He will urge them to stand in worship, cry to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Cry to him. That's what he used to do. Because it is the night, one of these nights, it is the night in which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala revealed the Quran. Read the Quran. Read the Quran, brothers and sisters. اقرأوا القرآن فإنه يأتي يوم القيامة شفيعا لأصحابه. The Rasul said, recite the Quran. The Quran will come يوم القيامة to intercede on your behalf. Read the Quran. It does not matter. The essence of reciting the Quran is not about to complete the Quran. This is what people get wrong. I need to complete the Quran. I need to make the Quran, read it until I finish it. Not just finishing it. Ibn Mas'ud radiallahu anhu, he used to recite one ayah. He said, I will recite the ayah. I will understand the ayah. And I'll put it into practice before I move on to another ayah. Recite it. Ponder over it. Cry. Subdue everything yourself. Everything to Allah. That's what the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam said. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, Inna anzalnahu fi laylatin mubarakah, inna kunna mundhirin. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent Jibril and the angels inside this wonderful night. They will come down, barakah, if this night is Laylathul Qadr. One of the nights of Laylathul Qadr that we can get Laylathul Qadr, the odd night, tonight. And also the 23rd night, and the 25th night, the 27th night, and the 29th night. Get Laylathul Qadr from that. Get it. The Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, Atakum Ramadan, Shahru Mubarak. Ramadan has appeared to you, the month of blessings, the month of barakah. فرض الله عز وجل عليكم صيام. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has ordained fasting on you. He has made it compulsory for you to fast. تفتح فيه أبواب السماء. The doors of Sama are open right now. Meaning the doors of Al-Jannah. وتغلق فيه أبواب الجحيم. The doors of Jahannam are completely closed. وتغلق فيه مردة الشياطين. And the shayateens are being chained and shackled. لله فيه. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has in this night, in this Ramadan, Laylatun khayrun min alf shahr. The Rasul said one night, the reward in that night is better than a worship of 1,000 months. Man hurrim, listen to this. Man hurima khayraha faqad hurrim. Whosoever, may Allah save us from that. Whosoever, listen to this, the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, whosoever is being prevented to achieve the barakah of that night, Laylatul Qadr, that person has lost the dunya and the hereafter. Allah. Don't sleep. Don't engage watching TV. Don't go and sleep until Fajr you wake up. Don't do that. Nah, do not. Don't let it slip away from you. Whatever problem you are facing tonight, take this opportunity and turn to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He's your Lord, He's a merciful God. He said, قُلْ يَا عِبَادِيَ الَّذِينَ أَسْرَفُوا عَلَىٰ أَنفُسِهِمْ. Say, oh, you my servants who have oppressed your souls, you have transgressed. لَا تَقْنَطُوا مِنْ رَحْمَةِ اللَّهِ. Do not lose hope. All the things you've been complaining about, Allah said, don't lose hope. إِنَّ اللَّهَ يَغْفِرُ الذُّنُوبَ جَمِيعًا. Allah forgive all sins. إِنَّهُ هُوَ الْغَفُورُ الرَّحِيمُ. Is oft forgiven and the most merciful. Turn to Him. Turn to Him. But how do we do that? We do more of bad a'mal, good deeds. One, as I said, when the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, when the night of, or the last 10 days of Ramadan comes, according to what is being reported about Aisha radiallahu anha, our mother, she said, when the night, the last 10 days of Ramadan appears, the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam, what does he do? Ahya al-layla. He has little bits of sleep in this night. He does not sleep in the last 10 days of Ramadan. No. وَأَيْقَظَ أَهْلَ. And he will wake up his family. Do that, brothers and sisters. Wake up your families. Pray together. Alhamdulillah. We thank Allah, the blessing that He has given us, the coronavirus. Because some people, they never used to pray with their family. They cannot even read Al-Fatiha. They can't even read the Quran. Now this is the month. If you never know how to read the Quran, you father, take a responsibility. Learn, lead your people, lead your family in this night of Ramadan, the last 10 days of Ramadan. The Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to do that. Don't make your house, your homes become like graveyards. Don't be terrible. Be kind to your wives. Be kind to your children. Be kind to your family. When you come home during this night, you dress beautiful. Mashallah, you see how I dress? Beautiful. Perfume. Use musk. Smile to your wife. Smile to your brothers. Smile to your sisters. Smile to your family, your children. The Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to be that person in the last 10 days of Ramadan. That's what they do. So therefore, you do tawsi'a ala nafs. You go to your neighbors or talk to them. If you cannot go as coronavirus now these days, call them on the phone, check on them. Your neighbors come out, say, hello, how are you? Even if they are Muslim, they are not Muslims. Say to them, hello, how are you? You okay? Be kind to them. Share gifts with them. Show them kindness. Show them kindness this last 10 days. And connect your familyhood, your family bond. There are some amongst you, or amongst us, our brothers who have disconnected their family. Allahu Akbar. Don't let it go. If you have disconnected your brothers and sisters, let alone your family. Your mother, the worst are those who have disconnected their mothers. Tonight, before this night, right now, as you finish this call, call them, seek forgiveness. Call them, talk to them. Even if they have oppressed you, forgive them. That's what you need to do from now on. Forgive them. Call them. Don't wait for them to call you. Because you that calls first, you have the barakah. You have the reward from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You are the most blessed one. Don't wait for them. Don't be arrogant. Nah. Al-Jannah is waiting for you. The door is open. It's left with you to enter. That's what you need to do right now. At-tawasi bihi bayn al-muslimin. Advise your brothers and sisters. Connect with them. We call it the beautiful Islamic connectocracy. Do it right now. Don't wait. Note it down. Do it after this session. Connect your family. It does not matter whether they are Muslims or not. Some, they get it wrong. Say my mom and dad, they are non-Muslims. It does not matter. Me talking to you, I pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala guide my mom, guide my sister. My mom is a pastor. She is pleased with me. Alhamdulillah. She is happy. My mom is so happy right now. Imagine I'm in Sierra Leone. When I go to my mom is so happy. She's praying, blessing me, asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless me. Alhamdulillah. Do it. Do it. The Rasul advised one of the Sahabas about the mom. When he said the mom, he's not Muslim. What do I do, my dad, actually? And then he said to the believer, he said to her, yes, even though they are not Muslim, honor them, respect them, give your duty towards them. Do it. Do it, ya akhi. Let alone your mom and dad that have been Muslims, they've been kind to you. You've grown up all your life. And now is when that fichisman, the juju, calling you, telling you, your mom is the cause of your bad luck. Your dad is the cause of, ya akhi, Allahu Akbar. The Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, he said, عقوبتان, two type of punishments. يعجلهم الله في الدنيا قبل الآخرة. Allah will hasten his punishments in this dunya. Two type of sins. Allah will hasten those people, their punishments in this dunya. He does not wait for the hereafter. Allah will hasten with the punishments. The first, al-aq liwaliday, the one who disrespects. They disrespect their parents. How many of our brothers and sisters will lie shameful disgrace, calling their moms that their moms are witch? So they are witches, those people. Your mom is a witch. Wallahi, even if your mom is a witch or wizard, whatever you call it, they cannot inflict any harm on you if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says no. And you sit there, you have your own children, you have those who are coming after you, your grandchildren, they're going to treat you the same way you treat your mom. Wallahi, it doesn't matter if it's one day. It doesn't matter. My teacher said to me, some of us, when they were giving lectures, they said one day, in a field, a park like we have the park. They saw this young man was beating this man, old man, slapping, kicking this man all over. And everyone came, they gathered. They wanted to beat this man up. And then this old man said, no, do not beat him. They said, no. Africa is not like Europe. Young ones don't disrespect people like that. So when they see a young one disrespecting others, people get upset. Beating an old man. They wanted to answer me. The man said, no, don't do that. Don't beat him up. They said, why? The man said, wallahi, this same place, the same position where this boy is kicking me, slapping me, this is where I slapped my dad years back. It's time to pay back. Kama tadinu tudan. The same way you treat your mothers, the same way you treat your fathers, that's how your children will treat you. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, وَقَضَى رَبُّكَ أَلَّا تَعْبُدُوا إِلَّا إِيَّاهُ. Your Lord have decreed that you must not worship except Allah. وَبِوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا. I'm raising my voice because the Rasul sallallahu alaihi wasallam even raised his voice. Your Lord said you must not worship except Allah. And after worshiping Allah, the greatest sin after shirk, the greatest after shirk, get this right, shirk, which Allah said He will never forgive anyone who die upon it. We stay in Jahannam forever. After that, the greatest of all major sins is to disrespect and honor your parents, your mom, who carry your pregnancy for 9 consecutive months. Some of you, you don't even think about your mom. The leftover, that's what you give them. We are all guilty. And sometimes when they even ask you, Mom, you are too much. Yeah, akhi, I know. But don't forget, you used to be a baby, they carry you. If you don't sleep, your mom will not sleep. If you don't work, you don't comfortable, your mom will not be comfortable. You have the audacity telling your mom is a witch. You have the audacity telling your mom is the cause of your bad luck. You sit there, and you know, when I talked yesterday, and I said that, indeed, Allah created each and every one of us. Before we come to this dunya, wallah, He has decreed everything we're going to earn. I don't care if you say Sheikh Yusuf mean me. I don't even know who amongst you who have disrespected people, your mom, listening here today. But I know many, they've told me about, that dishonored their parents, disrespected their parents. They even, you know, when I was in the radio here in Sierra Leone, I have my radio program, I go on a radio station, give a radio. One brother called me and he said, Sheikh, I have a question. How do you balance between my mom and my wife? And I said, and I said to him, balance? Your mom has her own rights. Your wife has her own rights. There is nothing called balance here. Everyone, you have to give them their rights. Give everyone their due rights. Remember, your mom, had it not been your mom, your wife will not even see you. Your husband will not even see you today. If your mom decided to abort you, except Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala go and ask them Yawm al-Qiyamah, said, why? Why did you abort that? Why did you kill that one? Otherwise, ya akhi, except if Allah has decreed that, you will live. But here you are sitting there today. Some of you, you've disrespected, dishonored your parents until they die. Where you look, disaster for you. What a disaster. Your mom is gone. If your mom is alive, Wallahi khair, the barakah is for you. It's more. Your Jannah is open this night. More. In fact, it's shortcut for you and myself that have our mom alive. So enter Al-Jannah. I'm going to call my mom straight, inshallah. After this. Bi-idhnillah. So tell them that you love them. Show them that respect. And treat others who are supposed to be the same level of your mom and dad as the same way you treat your mom and dad. The Rasul said, he said, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's curse is upon that person who curses their mom. And then the Sahabas, they were astonished, subhanAllah, they were surprised because they never thought a time will come when a son will look at his mom and then curse that mom. They said, Ya Rasulullah, can a son curse his mom or her mom? And then he said, whosoever cursed someone else's mom, they've cursed theirs. Whosoever disgraced someone else's mom, they cursed theirs, disgrace theirs. So connect that bond today, connect that familyhood. Some of you, you've had that grudge with families for years. You separated. You feel too big. So connect that bond. Today, tonight is the night. Do it. That's your Laylathul Qadr. Do it and stand in ibadah. Worship Allah. Make dua. Make dua. That's what you need to do. Make dua. And in the hadith, the Rasul sallallahu alayhi wasallam was asked about the dua. Aisha radiallahu anha, his wife, dearest wife, Aisha, our mother, said, Ya Rasulullah, this beautiful night, this wonderful night that could be tonight, Laylathul Qadr, you ask us to make lots of dua. What's the dua? And I want you to repeat this after me. You can hear me, I can hear you right now. But please, let's do it in decorum. All of us will do it for the sake of Allah. Then the Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, when they ask him, Ara'ayta in wafaqt Laylatul Qadr, ma ad'u. Our mother said, if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless me to experience the month of Ramadan, what is the dua that I can do, I can say? Now repeat after me, please. I'm going to say it. 1, 2, 3, go. Say, Allahumma innaka afuwun tuhibbul afwa fa'fu anna. Let's do it 3 times again. Allahumma innaka afuwun tuhibbul afwa fa'fu anna. Let's do it once more. All of us, the Quran again. Allahumma innaka
My friend sent it to me. I got it.
This is the dua. Allahumma innaka afuwun tuhibbul afwa fa'fu anna. You're asking Allah, you're crying to him, saying, Ya Allah, Allahumma, oh Allah, innaka afu. You are the one who forgives, you pardon again and again. Tuhibbul afwa. Allah, you love pardoning, you love forgiving. Allah, fa'fu anna, pardon us. That's the dua. That's the dua. This is what we'll be doing. That's how we used to live. That's what we should live the night. Don't be amongst those ones sitting there. They are singing. They are doing singing. Some places they sing some culture out of arrogance. Ignorance. They are there singing. La ilaha illallah. No, don't do that. This is what you need to do. That's what I've told you now. These are the things you have to do these last 10 days. Not only this night, the last 10 days, especially the odd nights. Make dua. Stand in worship. Make dua. Make dua. Do not let it go. Do not backbite. Don't talk about people. Don't do other stuff that are not, pleasing with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Abstain from all your desire. Please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Please Allah. Make tawbatan nasuha. Make tawbatan nasuha. And help others. Help others. If you go to the supermarket, some places, you see others struggling. Help them. Help. Be helpful. This is the time. Be helpful, brothers and sisters. Allah, be helpful. Be helpful. Let me tell you something beautiful. One of my brothers wanted to do charity. And he called me today. He said, Sheikh, he said, the best way I want to do it, advise me. He said, because I don't want to miss Laylathul Qadr. Laylathul Qadr. He said, I don't want to miss it. What to do? If you have 10 pounds more, you want to give sadaqah, double it. Allahu Akbar. Wallahi, one of the sisters today sent 500 pounds sadaqah. Allahu Akbar. If you have 10 pounds, 5 pounds, 3 pounds, you want to give a sadaqah. Wherever it is, it does not matter. In the mosque, the people, the poor, etc. What do? That 10 pounds you want to give a sadaqah. Give 1 pound today. Give 1 pound tomorrow night. Give 1 pound the other night. When Laylatul Qadr comes, if it appears to be Laylatul Qadr, what do? That sadaqah that you're doing. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will write it down. You have given a sadaqah, right? For over 83 years. You give a sadaqah every single day of ibadah. You give a sadaqah until you meet Allah. Share it. Try to give sadaqah at least a pound or 2 or 3 pounds every single night. Do it. I beg, do it. Don't be left out. Give one sadaqah, any sadaqah. If you don't have at all, call your brother or sister. Smile on the phone. Put it there. Smile. It's sadaqah. Tabassumuk ala wajhi akhik. When you smile to the face of your brother or sister, it's charity. Do it. Do it. Do it. Sadaqah, brothers and sisters, is means of expiation of sins. It's means of provision, more provision. It's means for Allah to cure you. Cure. If you're sick, we are all sick. We all have different disease. It means sadaqah for Allah to cure you. Sadaqah, it means for Allah to sustain your life longer. Dua. Dua. Allah can expand your life if you want. Dua, sadaqah. When you give that needy, you give those who deserve it. You give that sadaqah for your deservedly. Allah, open the door. Sadaqah. Sadaqah. I wouldn't want to digest on this more than I have done. With this few, in fact, lots. Take it on board. Keep that pride, whatever. Crush it down, smash it, destroy it. Be yourself. You never know. This could be your last Ramadan. Not because I said it, it's going to happen. You might have 100, 5, 6, 7, 10 more Ramadan to come. You don't know. But this could be your loss. Don't let it go. Take advantage of it. I'm so excited. to even be alive. Please forgive me if I've wronged you, I've hurt you. I did not mean so. It's time for all of us to forgive one another. It's time. May Allah forgive all of us. Inshallah, I will stop here so far to give you the opportunity to ask your questions, comments for these beautiful moments. Back to you, my dearest host.
Jazakumullah, ya Sheikh. MashaAllah, that was beautiful today. I think my first sadaqah is going to be so we've got I've got like 4 screens in front of me with people trying to log in. When we started this, we said, all right, we're only going to accommodate 100 people. Now, some of the times, that's why I'm flicking through the screens to see whose hand is up. But today, this talk, I think we've reached the maximum 100, and then there are people waiting that I cannot accept. So I think my first sadaqah is to go to the next provision, the premium membership, and so I can increase it to 200 people and just pay that extra.
Inshallah. May Allah accept it for you. May Allah accept it. Imagine this wonderful night, ya akhi. Double up. It's now you're gonna double up. So you have double from 100 to 200. That's the first one. Allahu Akbar. That's the first sadaqah. That's the first sadaqah. Allahu Akbar. May Allah accept it. May Allah accept it.
But then it's not just us. I think there's the talks that the sheikhs have been giving, and may Allah bless you for that. And everyone is just looking forward to it every single day. Right. So first question, we move on to Sister Nimata. Sister Nimata, can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Yes, please. Go ahead.
Can you hear Sister Nimata? Can you say Allahumma innaka afuun tuhibbul afwa fa'fu anna for me first, please?
Allahumma innaka afuun tuhibbul afwa fa'fu anna.
MashaAllah. Beautiful. What's your question, sister?
Yes, Jazakallah khair. My question is regarding zakat, yeah? If someone has a piece of land in Sierra Leone and hasn't done anything to that land for years up to now, are they meant to give zakat on that land?
No, I don't think so. Except, what purpose did you buy that land for?
No, they bought it in order to develop it and to let out part of it and to make part of it their own home.
Okay, I need to go to that, then I come back to you, inshallah.
Okay, sure. Thank you.
Inshallah. Welcome. Next question.
Next question. Can I see the hands up, please? Please be patient if I haven't called you. Yeah. Next question, Sister Masjid 182. Can you announce your name, please?
Me? Yeah, Maria.
Yes, that's you.
Okay. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, Sister Mariam.
Yeah. Thank you so much, Sheikh. May Allah bless you.
Amen, and you too.
Just quick question. When you're saying give something small every day, how do you do that? How do you give something small every day?
It could be, for example, people are raising funds for orphans, those who are doing charity, or you have someone who is needy, or even food. For example, your neighbors. Let's say you have neighbors or people who are struggling to eat. Different ways of charity. It doesn't matter, not necessarily money, but whatever you can give to support anyone who is in need. I urge you and myself to do that every single day, every single night, because that, if Allah accepts it, it will be written for you as you have given a sadaqah bi'idhnillahi ta'ala for over 83 years of worship.
Every day we should be doing it. Okay.
Yes, inshallah. Yeah.
Okay, sure. You're
welcome. Well, yeah.
Next question, please. Could you, if you need to ask a question, even though Sheikh might be answering the question, please just keep your hand up so I can see you to follow up. Yeah, we've got our brother, our dad, brother Abu Bakr.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you?
Well, alhamdulillah. Sheikh, thank you a lot. Thanks so much.
You're welcome.
And
You're
this
welcome.
is just a quick one, but before ever I'm going to proceed, I would like to say thanks to all the administrative people who have made this thing to happen. We really appreciate it.
Allah accept it. Allah accept it.
All the administrators, those the coordinators. I'm really very happy. All these 2-3 days I missed your session because I was the work I'm doing. The time I came home, I couldn't. But by then the session is finished. But all said and done, I really appreciate it. I thank everybody and those who also participate. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the blessing of this Ramadan.
Amen.
And also the quick question I just want to say is, regarding to the Friday prayers, normally we do it in the mosque, but now there is no mercy because of this corona lockdown. So is the circumstances be the same, or you have to do the same prayers? Do you have to do a lot of like just the normal Friday prayers, or when you just like in terms of kutuba?
Yeah, when Friday comes, all you need to do when the time comes, dhuhr, you pray dhuhr. You don't pray Juma. You pray 4 rakah. 4 rakah. You pray it's normal as you pray all the other 5 daily prayers, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Okay, then, inshallah. Next to the other question.
Next question, Brother Muzakir.
So we can take maximum questions.
Assalamu
alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my Sheikh. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, I'm good, Sheikh.
MashaAllah, it's good seeing you all the time,
Sheikh, I've got a few things I want to say. I'll be really quick. I've been watching lectures.
Inshallah.
I've been watching lectures since yesterday from all around the world. And Allah is my witness. What you're saying is, the way you say it is beyond anything that anyone else can say, you know. So the way you say, like, we're so blessed, alhamdulillah, like to be in this situation, you know. Like, I made dua in the beginning of this Ramadan. Last year I did itikaf, I gave money every day, I did the best as I can, and I made a dua this year, Ya Allah, make this year better than last year, alhamdulillah. I see you every day. I edit the videos. I told Abdul Wali, I listen to your talks maybe 3-4 times a night before I go to sleep. So, you know, it's such a blessing. You know, such a blessing.
May Allah accept it.
Alhamdulillah.
May Allah accept it. May Allah accept it.
And
Allah accept it.
Today I made a dua to try and give as much as I can. And alhamdulillah, I was able to build 2 wells, and one near a masjid, and then one
Allahu Akbar.
And one in
Allahu Akbar. So that's a good double up. That's a good double up. We double up in Ramadan. Allahu Akbar. Takbir, everybody. Allahu Akbar. May Allah reward you. May Allah accept you, akhi.
I mean, inshallah. And I just want to say, like, a fact, inshallah. If you give £1 and you hit Laylathul Qadr, that's for 83. It's like you're giving money for 83 years.
Yeah.
Which means you give every day. So that works out. If you just give £1, that's like giving 30,000 pounds. That's just £1.
Allahu Akbar. See, that's the fact. 30,000 pounds. As if you're giving 30,000 pounds. If you are giving one Laylatul Qadr, Allah accepts you giving £1 a night. £1 is equivalent as if you have given 30,000 pounds.
So if you give £10, that's 300,000 pounds.
Yeah, when you give 10, 300,000 pounds. Allahu Akbar. Subhanak ya Rabb.
And this is on a month. This is on Ramadan, so this is multiplied as well. So this is, people need to understand the benefits of this day, inshallah, you know. So put it into context. This is the only kind of like, Sheikh, you know better than me. Allah says the only kind of interest we can deal is with Allah, because Allah will multiply beyond anything that we can. So it's a blessing, subhanallah. So I just want to say,
Jazakallah khairan. To be honest, you even motivates me as well for me to give more sadaqah. I haven't even started there the way I want it. May Allah accept it.
Alhamdulillah. This is what it's about, you know. So alhamdulillah.
Amen.
Next question. We go to is it Galaxy S9? Did you want to ask a question, sister? No. Right. We've got Al Hajiba. Brother Al Hajiba.
Yes.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, my beloved brother. How are you, sir?
My honorable Imam.
Indeed, I miss you, brother. May Allah accept it.
Amen. My question is about the Zakatul Fitr.
Yeah.
basically, for example, I'm here. Is it possible for me to send the money back home as a zakatul fitr, or should I do it here? Which one is the best?
First of all, I will encourage you to do it there first. Why? Because there are needy people. There are poor around. The zakatul fitr given here, for example, those who live here, is to look at after the locals, those who are, you know, in need, the poor amongst you, those less privileged and etc. So look after them first before you look after the external community that's far away from you. But however, inshallah, if you choose to not to give it there as well, based on, for example, those around you from your family, they are more desperate in regards to that. They are going through you know, difficult, very, very difficult situation, then there is no problem for the haraj for you to send it. But priority goes to those who live there first. So that's why we encourage brothers, inshallah, to give it, put in their accounts. They will give it to those brothers and sisters, especially during this coronavirus. Wallahi, there are brothers and sisters, especially Brother Wali knows, when they go to people, the homes, some of those old people, they've been going through terrible times. They need this zakatul fitr. They need to be happy during the day. They're crying, I'm telling you. So therefore, I'm encouraging brothers and sisters to make sure they do it and give it over there, because that's the priority. When it comes to the deen, you start with the priority. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala knows best. Let's go to the next question, inshallah.
Next question, Sister Hawa. Sister Hawa Kamara.
Yes, please. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, dearest Auntie Hawa.
How are you?
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah.
Please, can you do us all a favor? Well, most of us a favor. As you know, the corona has had an adverse effect on our finances. So, like you said, £1, £2, £5, £10. Can you give us an account, even if the account will run from now to the last 10 days, so that we can be depositing this everyday money there, our £2, our 50p, and all that, please?
Inshallah, not now. What you need to do, inshallah, talk to our later on, inshallah, talk to the coordinator or the host, and Brother Wali, inshallah, we will see what we can do. But of course, the masjid as well have your sadaqah. It depends to the charity that you want to give. That's the other thing as well. If it's, for example, let's say you want to give for, you know, a charity because the masjid needs your help as well to be looked after, or you want to give for an orphan, or you want to give for feeding, or you want to give, so it depends as well. It depends to the kind of charity you want to give, then it can go to the appropriate accounts. Otherwise, it will be difficult if you give it, for example, for an orphan, then you put it in the masjid accounts, and we don't want to be held responsible yawm al-qiyamah for something that you've given to do this, then we do something else. And for me, right now, my load alone, I can barely carry it yawm al-qiyamah, let alone I carry somebody else's. So inshallah, may Allah make it easier. Let's go to the next question.
But how do we specify which account goes to where? How do we do
inshallah, it depends. We will know what kind of charity you want to give, inshallah. We'll discuss that with you, inshallah. Don't worry about that, inshallah.
So you are saying whatever account you give us, that money get paid into it. Do we say this is sadaqah for orphan, this is sadaqah for masjid?
Yeah.
Do we personally specify it, or you would know?
Yeah. No, we'll know, inshallah. We'll let you know, inshallah. We'll try to sort that out, inshallah, yeah? Don't worry, keep smiling.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh.
Now,
what you do, if you have to you put a reference on the amount you put, so we know exactly where to sign for the money. That's all we can do. For zakatul fitr, you put a reference in zakat.
But Uncle Abdurrahman, my problem here is if they are giving it for different purpose, which is not for the mosque, and then they put it there, would the masjid take it and spend it on that? Because, for example, like yesterday we were talking about orphan, for example, just example, and then they put it in the masjid. Would the masjid take it from the accounts and then do it for orphan?
Normally we don't do that, but she's asking a specific question. That's why I said if it's to do for zakatul fitr, you put the reference for it. But if it's to do for something else, for your own, if it's for something else, especially for what you asked for yesterday, then you can pay directly to Brother Wali, and he will pass you over to you.
Maybe some people want to get to you to do, let's say, for other things like digging water wall or anything, or the masjid, or any zakat that goes to the masjid. That's why I'm saying, inshallah, later, just get the number, you can contact them, then you know the purpose, then you can guide them, I think. I don't know.
We'll deal with that. Let the person get on to me or Brother Wali, then we can deal with that, inshallah.
Yeah.
Thank you
I
very
will
much.
try and
Thank you
get to
very
you,
much.
Sister.
No, exactly. That's what I want. Beautiful. That's exactly what I want. Okay, let's move on to the next question,
Okay.
inshallah.
Our brother Abubakar has got another question. Bismillah.
Normally, I don't give 2 questions to one person, but we have many waiting on Abubakar. But if you can make it a quick question, inshallah, please. Yeah.
It's just about regarding. I'm kindly asking for the.
Absolutely, absolutely. So you missed 3 days, so I will give you that one. Generous. That's my sadaqah as well. Let's go.
Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. It's
You're
just
welcome.
regarding about the account number for the letter to for the zakat.
Zakat to fitr.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I will sort that out.
Please. Yeah, please.
Yeah, it will send you. Sort it out, inshallah. Send you on the chats to all of you.
Brother Abubakar, I'll send that, and then that's the account details. I'll send that across to you.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Sister
Biggie is next.
Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Sister Biggie, how are you?
Alhamdulillah, how are you?
Alhamdulillah, alhamdulillah. What do you have for me today?
Yeah, I'm a bit confused about the like the payment. Like you said that we can pay every day. Can we start? Like you said, we're going to speak to Brother Wali later after the chat. But if we make the payment, if we want to make,
I don't utter.
Yeah. So if we want to make the payment like we say, like every single day, can we start from tomorrow? Can we start from tomorrow?
No, start tonight. Tonight, because this night could be Laylathul Qadr. Yeah, I don't want you to miss the night of Laylathul Qadr. It could be tonight.
Oh, we can start
tonight. Yeah,
so that means
and let me make this clear as well. Yeah, let me make this clear as well. Something as well, which is very, very important. Some people, for example, let's say they don't want this night to miss them, but their money, for example, or whatever they want to give, whether it's food and etc., they're going to get it tomorrow, for example, in the morning. So they can pledge tonight. They can pledge, for example, even if they don't pay the money, it's going to be as well waiting for them as if they've given, inshallah. They can pledge for paying tonight if they cannot do the payments tonight. For some other reason, inshallah, Allah will accept it.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Let's go to the last.
Next we have
I really
Sister.
don't want this to be the last, but I don't have any choice.
We've got Sister Khadija Tuba.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh Yusuf.
Wa alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yes, my dear sister, how are you?
Alhamdulillah.
MashaAllah, may Allah accept it. May Allah accept it. Thank you very much for everything. Now, what's your question?
Sheikh Yusuf, it's about the odd food. It's for my brother, about the odd food. What are we going to do?
The what?
About the odd food, to cook about the odd food.
To cook?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to cook?
Yeah, it's for my brother. For my brother, I want my brother to reply me. This is my brother. I don't know I forgot the name.
Is it me? Is it myself?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. With regards is it with regards to hot food for delivery, like to COVID patients?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, sister.
Beautiful.
Okay. If you stay after the end of the meeting, I'll speak to you about that.
Okay.
MashaAllah, that's very important. Let me take one last question. One last one.
Okay. There's one final question from Brother Abdul Sise.
Alaikum salam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, brother.
Assalamu alaikum. Yeah.
Wa alaikum salam. Who is asking the question? You got Abdul Sise, you got the other brother.
Brother Abdul Sise.
Yes, assalamu alaikum, Sheikh. It's not really a question, Sheikh. Just want to comment.
Quick one.
Come on.
Just want to comment what you've done today, and it's really touching, and especially when you mention about our moms, and that it takes me a long way, because today marks my mom 9 years when she passed away. So I was really touched to your lectures. So
may Allah accept it. May Allah accept it. Yeah. May Allah accept it. Okay, let's go to the other brother now. Give him the last opportunity for his question.
Assalamu alaikum, Sheikh Yusuf.
Wa alaikum salam, my Sheikh.
Assalamu
alaikum. The line is packed. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Sheikh.
Yeah, may Allah reward you abundantly for all your efforts.
Amen. Amen.
May Allah increase your knowledge, inshallah.
Amen. Amen. Amen.
Yeah, the question I want to ask regarding this, the last 10 days and giving out zakat every night, Now, there are some people back home that are going through serious this thing. Can we send the money back home and ask somebody to be giving it to them every day?
Why not? Why not? You can do that as long as it's not Zakatul Fitr. You can do that. Zakatul Fitr,
No,
as
no,
I said,
it's not
Zakatul
Zakatul
Fitr, the priority is there.
Yeah,
The priority is there
it's not
first.
Zakatul Fitr.
But you can do that.
No, it's
Absolutely, you can do that. Absolutely,
Okay.
inshallah. Yeah?
Okay.
Absolutely, you can do that. So, time is up. Any sister, I can give one last chance.
No.
There's
Only sister.
yeah, there's
Oh, I see Mr. Jabi.
no, there was a mum, Hajama Binti.
Subhanallah.
Say, brother Jabi will have a chat.
Brother Jabi. Okay.
Yeah, because all I wanted to know is when you say to give, for instance, £1 every day, if I say put a £10 in the masjid account now with the intention of them every day £1, would that be okay?
Inshallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will accept you better. It's fine. But I just urge you, it's good when you do it every single day. But if you do that because of some other reasons, inshallah, fala haraj, no problem. Innamal a'mal binniyat. Allah will reward you according to your intention. Inshallah.
All right. Jazakumullah khairan.
Yeah. Okay, let's go to final one because we've got 3 minutes. I want to break my fast. 3 minutes.
Hajama Binti.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa
barakatuh. Straight to your question. Nam, what can I do for you today?
Okay, straight to my question. Sheikh Yusuf.
Yeah.
If I want to send money to somebody back home, but I want to use it as my £1 a day for the Laylathul for this 10 days. Shall I put the money together, maybe double it, 20, 30 pounds and send it with the intention
You can do it. Yeah, you can do it. And then tell them, instruct them that divide it into 10, let them spend it, as you sent it, divide it throughout the 10 days, inshallah. Allah knows best.
Okay, thank you very much. May Allah bless you. Thank you.
Amen. Amen.
Sheikh. Do you wanna mention about the night session that was proposed?
I don't know. To be honest with you, I wouldn't mind to come back online later on, inshallah, for an hour. Later on in the next what's your time now to you over there? It's 8 o'clock, right?
8:05.
8:05.
So I wouldn't mind to come online around 12 if that's good for you, or just consult anyone.
Have we got consensus on that?
Yeah, what time would be the best time for them? Then I will come online. Then we have inshallah 1 hour session. Any question? Then from there we'll do our qiyamul layl. Inshallah.
I am flexible with that. I will.
That's fine. Anyway, just get to me, inshallah. Just drop me a message.
Okay, I will get consensus now, and I'll just drop you a message later.
Inshallah, yeah? Okay, then. Thank you very much. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala reward you. Everyone, may Allah accept it. Jazakumullah khairan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. May Allah accept it from all of us. May Allah make us be amongst those souls who will be redeemed from this in this month of Ramadan. جزاكم الله خيرا. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. وصلى الله على سيدنا محمد وآخر دعوانا الحمد لله رب العالمين. Okay, السلام عليكم everyone. Bye.